sitting up here in La La Land. This nigga dog, man. You're real talk.
We live. Oh, let me go and share it. She's a runner, she's a track star. See, you have to go into the page as if you're not on the list.
What is that?
I don't know. Why this thing switch me? I don't know. This thing do what it want to do. Right? Now look at this. Tuesday. We talk about what happened over the weekend. Talk about that verses.
What happened over the weekend? My stomach hurt.
Oh, okay, they were ruining me. La 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 la. Lights go out.
Nigga be really coming out here like we at a real church, bro.
Who?
Yeah, we
To the petty church with Pastor Drinkle, the Alice Diva, coming live out your speakers. Hey, welcome to the petty church. You pay your tithes with them likes and views. If you ain't petty, don't sit on these pews. Welcome to the petty church. Come get your blessing, it just might get messy. Stay out your feelings or just keep on stepping. Welcome to the petty church. Hey, hey, welcome to the petty church. Hey, hey, we are gathered here today.
lie, you nuts with that money.
Yo, happy Tuesday. It is Drink of the Alice Diva. It is
See, you need to just
Tuesday.
pull a picture of that mushroom wig back up and just post it on the back. I'm sorry.
And I'm doing the show by myself today.
Hey, I can go home. Get your way
That
home.
voice you hear is non-existent.
What it do, y'all? Happy Tuesday. We super full up in here this evening.
I have not anything.
Oh, okay.
Well, first we're gonna I am Drink of the Eyelash Diva. That is B.
You haven't partake today?
No, I haven't. I have not partake today. You know, we have a couple of house rules. House rules is you speak when you come in and you share the live. Speak, share the live, and like us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and YouTube. Again, you speak, share the live, and like us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and YouTube. That's it? Yeah. That's it? All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to just kind of, I was about to say
Get
good
into
morning.
it with your back into it. Hey.
Jet like that. We're going to discuss the weekend. We had a couple of events that went on this weekend, so we're just going to get into it. How was your weekend, B?
It was good. Chill, laid back. I didn't do anything.
Y'all didn't do nothing for Bray's birthday?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did. I took my baby to the fair. on
He's not a
Saturday.
baby.
He mine. He my baby.
He's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He a grown man.
Yeah, he grown. He need to start getting me a little something on the bills then. But yeah, I took it to the fair Saturday, then Sunday, man, it was Mother's Day. I'm tripping. I did. Sunday was Mother's Day, and me and my uncles and my dad fixed dinner for all of the women in the family. We do that every year.
You got your dad up and cooking? You ain't tell me that. Daddy cook. Now come get a plate.
You know, my dad cook. He just don't go nowhere. He cook.
Oh, you gonna slang some dishes now. So that's all you did?
Yeah, and then yesterday was Bray's actual birthday, so you know we went to dinner last night, kicked it. So you know he wanted Sticks, but Sticks was closed, so we went to Sumo.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not Sticks. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
about
it's
the
not-
same, but it's just not Sticks.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't really good to me, but you know he was happy, so that's all it count.
Well, over the weekend, you know, I had to host First Friday at the shop. It was a very different vibe, very different crowd that I'm used to on Saturdays. But it was nice. We was kind of like doing a karaoke scene at one point because we were singing all the throwback songs. And then Saturday, I had some things going on, and actually I was at home Saturday night. I was chilling. I didn't do. It felt good to be in the house on a Saturday night and in the bed about 10:30, 11. It felt good. It felt real good. Sunday for Mother's Day, I went and kicked it with my bonus mom, my sisters, my aunts, her best friend. So we was at my dad's house, and it was really nice. It was really nice. You know, I can't take away from it. You know, there's always gonna be some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, it was cool. It was cool. I know last Tuesday we had to cancel because of the weather. We wanted to do a Mother's Day edition, and just kind of talk to the mothers and just get y'all to, you know, share y'all stories, share what you're grateful for, what you know, share some bad stories about y'all badass children, because they bad. I know mine is. If ain't nobody else's child, bad mine is. But, you know, you just want to be appreciated on that day, which I feel like mothers should always be appreciated, because our job is a whole lot harder than the fathers. You know what I'm saying? We do a whole lot more, and it's not any pun towards a dad. It's just that that's our job. God made us to be the nurturing, the caring, the, you know, the huggers, and, you know, the cooks and the cleaners. And there's some dudes that do it, but 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of mothers out here doing it by themselves. And then, too, it's a lot of fathers out here doing it by themselves. So, you know, you can't scratch one without the other. Supposed to be together, but unfortunately, it don't always roll.
But the third Sunday is coming.
Yeah, now it's coming. And y'all will have y'all time. But right now, we talking about the mothers. So, y'all can drop y'all Mother's Day stories in the comments, and we'll, you know, say them on the live tonight. But that was just kind of like a brief recap of everything. So other than that, what happened on the weekend, we had the verses with SWV and Escape.
SWV just showed up.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Escape showed the fuck out.
They did.
They showed out.
They
Even
did.
Tiny showed out. And a lot of people don't know that Tiny can actually sing, because she's always so subtle with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always background. She has always been the cute little light-skinned girl in the group. That's just the title that she held. You know, she was the cute little mixed girl in the group. And Tiny can actually blow.
Blow and write.
And write. Her and Candy. Now, Candy's voice sometimes be a little janky, but her writing skills is amazing. And a lot of that verses that they did Saturday, a lot of that stuff was Candy showing her clout.
And then Tamika was the more of the hype woman.
Yeah.
But SWV to me, man, they just showed up, bro. I know Coco supposed to be like a minister or something now. I think she's like heavily in the church. So if you notice, she wasn't doing a lot of talking.
Lily was.
Lily and the other one was really kind of doing the talking. She was just kind of there, but
I noticed she came up out of them red bottoms real quick and put them ones on.
They got that ass handed to him though.
She went from one bad shoe to the other because them ones hurt like church shoes too. So I don't know what she thought she was doing because I know her feet was hurt.
Yeah,
But
can have them joint ones.
you know, Xscape has always been vocals. Like they can sing a cappella. And I'm not saying that SWV can't,
They
but
can sing.
they just did.
Yeah.
They didn't
and
really
I'm
show
say this,
up.
like SWV had some heavy hitters.
And they really
with
didn't
their
do
records.
them.
Like, you know, they got records with Jay. They got records with Michael Jackson. I even learned in that verses 3-4 songs that Pharrell did when he was before, you know.
He was Neptunes.
No, before he was anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Before he was
Yeah,
Neptunes, before he
yeah,
was anybody.
so-
So that's the thing. Like they had some good stuff, but it was like they was afraid. I will say this: whatever that other girl name is, I don't know why I can't ever think of her name, but she was wearing them shorts. She had some nice legs in them shorts. What is her? What
She
is the
married to Eddie Jordan.
football player?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is her name? The one that was sitting in the middle. I know it's Coco and it's Lily, and I just recently learned Lily's name because she kept talking the whole entire time. She had a story for everything.
Somebody said that Coco had just witnessed a woman getting shot in front of her hotel room, and she had a panic attack right before the verse.
So that's what happened because I remember them saying she went through something really, really tough, and she didn't know if she was gonna be able to sing.
Oh.
Hmm. I remember Lily saying that, and they was like, that's why they was encouraging her to show up, and that's why when she was singing, they was upping her like, "Come on, Coco, yes," and all of that. They said she had went through something really, really dramatic.
Okay, that explains it then. And I'm sure that's.
Yeah, that's enough trauma in itself.
Yeah, I might not have made that one.
Yeah, I probably would have had to sit that one out. But she's the lead, so she had to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will say this: they all look good.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
They all look good,
Yeah.
and I will give them that. I want to discuss what's her name's outfit. The sister with
Tamika.
What? Yeah, Tamika Scott. That one. What
Well,
day
you
did she
know-
have on?
You know, she just that's just Tamika. Tamika's just that I don't want to call her no rat, but that's just Tamika. She got to be seen. But you know, she's that's why Xscape is together, because of her. Yeah, she put that. Candy said that she had another group called Finesse or something like that. Cause you know, Candy was dropping little promos all up into the verses about how they got started, different stuff they went through. And she was like, Tamika had a group, and then she got them. When that group fell out, she came and got Candy and you know, the other girl, Tasha, is her sister.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I think Tiny.
Taj, that's her name, Taj.
Yeah, and then Tiny came over because I don't think Tiny went to school with them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so then somebody knew Tiny.
But I know they be encouraging Tiny to sing because she don't always want to sing. She be want to be in the background. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that they gave her that opportunity because she can blow. She can really blow. She can really blow. And a lot of people don't know that about Tiny. They just think that she's T.I.'s wife. But she has some hits up under her. Like, Tiny got her own royalties. Tiny get her money. Tiny had a nail shop. She done wrote hit songs. She done wrote.
Tiny got that paper.
She got money. She came in that relationship with money. T.I. ain't the only one getting money.
Right.
Like,
you know,
she
Tim said that though. Like, you know, she been papered up.
Yeah, she been getting her coins, and I ain't mad about it. But so let me ask this: the DJ, how you think he did?
I think he was great.
He was great. His energy was great.
Spinderella did
That
that
Spinderella wasn't doing it for me. She didn't do it for me.
And then you got, you know, he A-Town, so he just, you know, he was putting it on.
He put on. He played all the A-Town.
Yeah.
He said, since we in our city, I'm going to play my city.
Right.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put on for your city. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. When you get the opportunity to show out.
I think he did great. I heard a lot of people talking about him, but I think he did great.
Yeah, he was I think his energy is what carried the show.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, usually when we're waiting for the verses to come on, we be like, oh, this DJ is boring us to death. And, you know, when they did the Keisha Cole and the Shanti verses, the DJs was off. You know, they was doing whatever. He was actually on point.
Yeah.
He was on point. I don't know what Spinderella was doing, but you know,
she's still mad at Salt and Pepper, man.
Still.
Yeah, she just suing them or something now. Cause I don't think she was in the movie.
Oh, she was a part of the group, wasn't it?
Well, not really. It's Salt and Pepper. She wanted to be Salt and Pepper and Spinderella, so yeah, she ain't.
I thought it was always.
It's Salt and Pepper. It ain't really about her. She was just a DJ.
Wait a minute. Tina said he made Tiny mad. What he do? Cause I must have missed that one. Okay, so let me tell you. I didn't watch the very beginning, and I didn't see the end.
D. Yeah, I know. You ain't got the album. Ooh.
That could be why my sinuses couldn't up.
Cause it ain't on.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, but it neither here nor there. What happened? Because I want to know what happened that Tiny got mad.
I don't know. I didn't know she was mad.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I just know she couldn't stand up in them shoes too long. She sat down.
She sat down most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the shoes off then.
Yeah, but she was a woman. She went to take them shoes off. Coco took hers off and put some joints on.
Oh yeah, they changed.
Oh yeah, they changed whole outfits, didn't it? No, that girl still had them shorts on.
But I think she changed her shoes.
Oh, he cut her song short.
Oh, that's why they went back. They went back on her song.
I don't remember that. I must have missed that part.
Yeah,
what part?
They went back. She was singing and then, but they was cutting all of the song short. You can't play the whole song. But they cut the song and then they was like, bring that back, because the people started doing the encore, like bring it back. So yeah, she went back into that record.
Yeah, I must have missed it. I must have missed that part. But all in all, it was a good versus. I wish it would have got way more views.
Oh, their views was low?
They had they was in the 400,000s, but everybody else been in the millions.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I think that was a good one to me.
Yeah, even for it to be on Mother's Day.
Yeah,
I mean the day before Mother's Day.
I was actually looking forward to that one. Like I was trying to hurry up and get back home Saturday.
I forgot that it was coming on, and I got the alert on my phone that told me that the verses was on.
Yeah, I knew I had that one locked. So far with the verses.
Oh, when she
to
sung
me,
"Weak."
The first one, the best one to me is T-Pain and Lil Jon.
I missed that one.
See, yeah, it was early on, but man, T-Pain animated, and then Lil Jon is Lil Jon, and they was going at it, and I just think that was the best one so far to me. Besides, Escape was good, the Isley Brothers was good.
I didn't see that one at all. I didn't even see highlights. So you
Isley
saw
Brothers.
it? I didn't see that one. They said Steve Harvey carried that show.
He did, and a lot of folks didn't want him to be on that. But if he wouldn't have, it would have been boring.
I saw Ron when he came. He still looked like he had some surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he was young. He's sick.
I ain't gonna say he looked young,
sick.
but you know what I'm saying. It was like I think it took Ron them a minute to kind of get what the hell was going on. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But once he kind of got into it, because his brother told him, man, get up, man, let's, go out here and kind of perform one of the songs. But I think it was great. If you like that kind of 70s music, like, that shit was hidden.
Yeah.
It took you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, Earth, Wind and Fire, Escape. A lot of folks say the DMX and Snoop Dogg, but I wasn't a DMX fan, so.
I am. I knew all his songs. He did good. And I'm happy he was able to do
one.
that.
Yeah, I am glad
before
about
he
that.
passed away. So that was awesome. I didn't really care for the Ashanti and Keisha Cole. It was cool, but it was all over the place. It could have been so much
I just
better.
appreciated Keisha's breast.
What?
Yeah, we appreciate that.
I thought you was finna say something.
I did say something. Yeah.
You just appreciated her.
To all of
outfit.
the men out there, if you seen I'm pretty sure y'all appreciated the Keisha's breast and that top.
She looked nice.
She did.
Her and Ashanti both look
well,
nice.
Ashanti just super fine, so we ain't gonna talk about her.
I like the Jeezy and Gucci battle, although it wasn't really a battle.
That Gucci shit was ignorant to me. I just didn't like that.
I didn't like the shots he was taking, but he had every right to do it. They said that you sent somebody to kill this man.
Yeah, but
I
ain't like that because okay, true, all of that is true, but you still gotta remember, man, that's somebody's son that was killed, or somebody's dad, or somebody's uncle. You know what I'm saying? Even though if it was on some stupid shit, you gotta keep that in mind, and you just out there like, hey, I'm throwing up a dub because I killed him. I ain't like that.
No.
I thought that was ignorant.
It was very ignorant. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So other than that, I saw a couple of things that they, posted. I saw Steve Harvey brought the mall to Margie. She walked in and her whole room was set up like an actual mall. That was real nice. When you balling, you can do it. So hey, Lil Baby showed out for Jada. I saw people that was, why you looking at me like that? You're a real life. Hey, let that man be great.
I mean,
for his wife.
At this point, what does she need?
I mean, she may need a whole lot of stuff.
No, you don't.
You do.
You don't. At this point, what else you need, baby? You got it all. How many more malls? How many more Furs? How many more Ferraris? How many more Rolls Royces I'm gonna buy you? Every year I gotta reinvent something because I got money, so I'm just out of shit to give you. What? Really?
I've always been like that. I've always thought about what can you give somebody that they don't have. Like Amon Shepard, his gifts to Tiana be so thoughtful. Have you ever seen his gifts? Like, he bought her an anklet and necklace set, right? Of course that's common. It's jewelry. But he bought her a camera set. She direct videos. She does videos.
Yeah, and I see
that's
that.
just like
No.
Toya for Mother's Day or for Father's Day. Toya going buy all the equipment for D. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that nobody could ever top. That's his passion. That's Tiana's passion. And there was a certain camera that she wanted, and he went and bought it for her. Not saying she couldn't afford it herself, but it hit different because he bought it for her. And he was paying attention
But see,
to
that's
her
what I'm
talking
talking
about
about. But bringing a mall, like, come on. What?
I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, that's what I guess that's when you give a person a lifestyle, you have to keep up with it. Don't start me out giving me Galleria and Saks Fifth Avenue, and then all of a sudden you want me to shop at Old Navy.
That's why we're gonna just keep taking your ass to Target. What you want from Target, baby? Tear that clearance section up. Get all of the red tags.
I'm just saying, you just have to understand. I think it's nice. I saw a lot of cute gestures this weekend. Even not so much as the celebrities, but the people who are local. I saw a lot of heart smile for Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people. It don't take a whole lot to make my heart happy. I got 2 Herschel book bags. Well, I got a Herschel book bag and a Herschel little.
What is that?
Herschel? Yeah, you never heard of Herschel? Supply Co? You ain't never heard of them? I can't believe you ain't never heard of Herschel. Anywho, I got a little polka dot book bag. Polka dots is my thing. I got polka dots on my nails right now. I love polka dots. So stuff, little small stuff, and then it was bought for me to put my stuff for the radio in it.
Just a little Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
Yeah, that would have did it for me. Yeah, it don't take much.
Her birthday's coming.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
You can buy that any day. It doesn't have to be my birthday. Just say a just because gift. But I'm just saying it don't take a lot to make somebody heart smile. It really don't. And a lot of people feel like they have to go over the top. But I think people who have money do
I
that.
see it hurts to sound like somebody drunk uncle.
It do. But it's fine though. Google, put Herschel.com and look up Herschel. You'll see all the stuff. You'll like it. I got an Army Fatigue little bag, and then I got the little polka dot bag, and then I got like the little thing that turns into, the little kangaroo. I call it kangaroo pouch, and then it's a crossbody. Yeah, they be fine. They still be good. I thought you knew about it.
I ain't never heard them. You got up on it.
Yes. It was the bomb. I don't know. B said he don't know about it, so hey.
I don't know about that one. I normally be up on the brands, but I'm lost on that one. I ain't never even heard of it. I thought you were talking about a Herschel bar or something.
I don't eat them.
I was like, when you start eating chocolate.
Right. I don't eat them.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Okay. So, like they said, it doesn't take much, and it doesn't. That boy said, "Teen #teen. Take them to Target." That's what you do. I love Target. Why y'all
Take
playing?
you to Target, baby. Take it down at the churches and get you a 2-piece.
I don't want no churches, but take me to Target, or I take Target over Walmart. But let me stop. Cause Walmart got some new stuff coming in. They got some nice clothes in Walmart. I'm telling you. Y'all better act like y'all know. I be trying to be fancy with all that Burberry and Saks. My little ass be right at Simply 10 and Target and Walmart.
But you be name brand
Walmart
too. Kate Spade.
I mean, I'm name brand, but that don't mean it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. Yeah. So, don't come for me, boo, unless I send for you. Boo. 3 for 3 for me.
What's that?
What's up, Louis Cooper? What's a 3 for 3? Benny said he good with a 2 for 89. You remember when Foot Locker used to do the shoes 2 for 89?
Benny said he get his shoes from the Conoco.
Benny said that girl said them Michael Seiko jeans right there.
I heard that fool say that, man. I was weak. Michael Seiko.
The Michael Seiko jeans. I said, who jeans you had on? Benny Michael Seiko. I guess that's their cousin, and she said his name real fast. And that's what he said. Oh, she said chicken. 3 for 3.
Oh, from Churches.
From Churches.
Oh.
Is that from Churches? Lord, that show you I don't eat. I ain't ate Churches in so long.
Either,
and if I pull up at Churches, I don't want number 2 legs in the order of bombers.
Yeah.
That's
but
it.
You can get a 29-piece dog or mix for $2.99 at Churches.
I know you can laugh.
You know, them niggas show up at the funerals. They had them 4 boxes of Churches. Nigga, they ain't spend number $7.
They don't do. They done put Churches down for
You know, they
funerals.
go
Now
to
they go to Publix now.
Yeah, they
Baby, you go eat that put. They used to tell Walmart chicken up. Do Walmart ever cook chicken anymore? Cause Publix done shut them down.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But anywho, so I saw that over the weekend. I know we got some things coming up. What we got coming up? We got 7 Rich event Saturday at the Perfect Note. So we're gonna be there Saturday to see her put on for the hip hop. And then we're going to see our boy Carlos. He'll be here on the 28th. If y'all don't know who Carlos Miller is, he is 85 South, Wildin' Out.
A fool.
A fool. What's all that shit you said? What that shit you said? Talk that shit now, Carlos. Talk your shit now, Carlos. Carlos is hilarious. The last couple of times I have seen Carlos in person.
We do not have a Kroger in Birmingham, man. We don't know about Kroger's chicken.
Who said that?
That's Shantae. They got Kroger in the
They got a Kroger in Auburn?
country.
I think so.
Y'all got Kroger in the country, Shantae? She gonna get mad at that.
I'll stay in the country.
Shantae brought me, I went down there, I told her I forgot to get something to wear on the flight. So I said, take me to a store. She was like, well, you can go to the
Y'all
mall.
with the bills. Bruh, where my dad and mama stayed at is in Reform. They used to have a store down there called Bills.
What is Bills?
It was like a Dollar General.
Oh, no. Shantae took me to It's Fashion, and I said, girl, it ain't before outfits in here. Where we going?
Like Fashion Buzz.
It's Fashion is kind of like a... It kind of put you in the mind of like a rainbow or something. You know, I don't care about that, but they didn't really have a whole lot.
Y'all know about that Fashion Bug. And Judy's.
She said, stuck your bougie ass up, B.
Y'all remember Judy's over there at 5
Yeah, it's a Kroger in Huntsville.
No, y'all mama used to take y'all over there ladies to get them Easter dresses for y'all. And them bows and shit. Lace socks. Oh, you don't know about Judy's?
I got my junior prom dress from there because
Judy's.
my mama
All
had the
right,
bag.
yeah.
And she
You don't know
cheap.
about Fashion Bug?
We ain't shop at Fashion Bug.
Shit, that's what 7 to 10 is. Fashion Bug.
What about Catherine's?
Catherine, they closed,
Catherine's? They closed down.
Yeah,
That was
go
your
there.
grandma number store right
Yeah, they
there.
go over there get them matron suits.
Right. First Sunday outfits. I hate you. You get on my nerves. Okay, anywho, so we were doing that, and then we got some other stuff that we got lined up. We got the Talent You Need to Know show coming Tuesday, June 8th. So we won't be doing the show. We'll be at the Roof's place. So we're going to kick it from there because all the talent will be there. So we won't do a show that night because that's work. I had to work. This is the home team.
So y'all doing that?
Yeah, the home team.
I've been seeing it, but I ain't know y'all doing it.
At the top of the flyer, say home team. Duh.
Okay.
Anywho, so tell us, how was your Mother's Day? Tell us what you did. What was exciting? What was different this year?
What y'all got from Judy's?
Shut up, boy. I didn't even know Judy's. Judy's still in Western Hill Mall.
Judy's at 5 Points.
It's a Judy's in
Judy's
Mall?
always been at 5 Points. Yeah.
It's still there?
Ain't Judy still at 5 Points, y'all? Y'all know y'all just over there last week. Don't do that. Getting them leaves press on nails. You ain't had leaves press on either. Toya had them leaves press on.
Toya said she went to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it was cold. That's what she did for Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Y'all don't listen
Shit,
to
it's cold here, so I know it's cold up there.
that part.
You got a little breeze out there in the air.
It feel good.
It do though.
It really do.
Yeah, it do.
It really does feel good. Okay, so when we rolled through, we was talking about the Mother's Day. We was talking about, upcoming events and things like that. And so I want to kick it up just a little notch, and I want to ask you guys, because it's the second part of the show, and we always kick it in. We always ask those difficult questions that y'all be afraid to discuss. So I want to ask, do y'all tithe and offer? Do y'all give tithes and do y'all give offering?
Y'all know them folks ain't paying no damn tithe.
So a lot, and a lot has changed since church ain't open no more. You easy to give more when you in church house. You ain't in the church house no more, so you ain't easy to send that Cash App no more.
Yeah.
Or Givelify or Apple Pay.
Church will never be the same again.
It won't.
And it's a lot of other things too, but church will never be the same again. Congregations that had big crowds and stuff, like, they won't get a lot of those people back. Because what happened was a lot of people had a chance to sit up on Sunday and just scroll through church on Facebook, and they be like, I always wanted to hear Pastor Beavers. I always wanted to hear Pastor Mike. And they had those opportunities to hear those people. And guess what? If your pastor wasn't talking about that, them folk gone.
They out of there.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing, too, if you already was making yourself get up and go to church on Sunday mornings, to get up and get the hustle and bustle, get the kids up, or just get yourself, now you can just turn it on and cast it on TV.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't going back to church.
Especially when now you can sit up in the house, you ain't got to get sharp.
Yeah.
Put on clothes you ain't
what I'm
going to have on but a couple of hours.
And we ain't talking about all y'all folk that just got to be there. Because I know that's who finna, I'm going to church. Now, we ain't talking to you. We talking to the folk that wasn't really, they wanted to go, but they didn't really want to get up and go. Or they was out all night Saturday. And you know how it is. I'm going to go, but it's a struggle.
Why you look at me? I was at church every Sunday.
Yeah, but sometimes you was struggling, though. You had been out, and you was in your iniquity all Saturday night.
No, because I wasn't going out then.
Trick, what?
I wasn't. Not then. I go out more now that I've been in radio, but I wasn't going out then. You another lie. You another hot God lie. On Saturdays, I used to be in the bed by 10 o'clock.
Oh, you was getting up and going to church.
And I was getting up. You call Pastor Brian now.
You was going to church, but don't act like
and I used to post if y'all been following me, I would post a picture every Sunday of what I had
Didn't I just
on.
say that? Didn't I just say that we ain't want to hear from them folk that
You the one sitting over there telling you.
And I just looked at you and talking. I ain't say you did
Boop, boop, boop. The only reason you there is because you play. If you ain't play, you wouldn't be there.
I was raised in church.
That don't mean I was too. All of them was raised in church too. Them heathens don't go.
Church won't be the same no more, y'all. I'm sorry to be the one to bring the bad news to you, but it just won't. Sorry, pastors. If y'all went on y'all job out here in the COVID, and y'all weren't making sure your flock was right, you lost them folk. They gone. I'm sorry to inform you. Don't shoot me. I'm
Have
just a messenger.
y'all church back open fully?
It's open, but we ain't fully. But it will be on first Sunday in June.
It's gonna be back full. What you anticipate?
Huh?
What you anticipate?
I'm on camera.
B said he anticipate 5 people. That didn't include the praise and worship team.
You say what?
You anticipate 5 people, but that don't include the praise and worship team.
No, I'm not. No, that's what I'm not saying. People are coming. So like I said, you got your diehard folks that just believe if they don't go to church, they gonna die.
Yeah.
But they coming back. But I'm just saying, a lot of the younger generation this pandemic has shifted it. It's not, and it's some of the older people, because you got to still look at a lot of older people are scared to be back out amongst people. Mask or no mask. Mm-hmm. They probably ain't coming back.
Shot.
Right. And then, some of their parents, some of the kids don't want their parents going back. So, I hear a lot of that about they don't want they mom and dad going certain places because they scared. They don't want their folks to get COVID. So church just won't be the same. I'm
Unique
sorry.
says she love her pastor, but church is within you. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it is within you, but it still also say fail not to forsake yourself in the assembly. That means go. That means go, people.
Where them they don't want to go?
Well, that's what the words say now. I didn't say that.
And the word was
Right? They
God.
say, I love to say this. Let me bring you on Bible ground. That's what they say. We got a pastor back there. Ain't that right, Tori? Right. So that's what that means. You got to carry your tail in there sometime.
Oh, crazy pissy tail self.
Right. So, you can't just be out all the time now. You know what I'm saying? I understand. It's just like me. Personally, you know what I'm saying? I was
G.I.
raised.
said he stopped going a long time before
ago.
the pandemic hit.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people, man. You got to realize, I know where he came from. So,
Where G.I. came from?
I'm talking about church. I don't want to put that man business out there like that. But I'm just saying, you got to realize, it's just like me. My mama made me go to church every Sunday.
I
Sunday
was
school.
at BTU
and
Bible study,
right?
vacation Bible school, Sunday school.
Not only did
choir
I
rehearsal.
go to church all the time, well, my mama made me go to church all the time, but when I got grown, when I didn't go, I just felt like it didn't feel right. You feel me? So then, by me being a musician in church, and you have to go and you have to deal with the politics of it, and you have to be gone all the time, especially if you got a church or a pastor that's busy, and you gone all the time and you doing stuff, that burns you out. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't love God, or I don't, feel the same about God, but sometimes just going wear you out.
Tell us, Brother Brandon,
Yeah,
how
it
you
wear you
feel.
out, man. So you know what I'm saying?
Let the world know how you feel.
So, and that's just not me. It's a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? And then especially if you going to a church and they ain't talking about that.
Tina said it's just something about being in that building, and I agree. I watch church at home a lot, and I try to catch the sermon during the week and stuff like that, but it's just something about being in the house of the Lord. Like, it just hits different. It's like a different vibe. And I hate when you go, if you feel like you go in church and you ain't gain or learn nothing and you leave out the same way, you might want to find a new church home, because that means you're not even being delivered. Your pastor is not teaching you. You're not being fed. Because the thing is, when you walk in one way, you're supposed to be leaving
Coming
out a whole
out
nother.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not saying you're going to be changed 100%, but at least your mindset is supposed to be focused on what happened, what was said, what was done. Because my daddy used to quiz me when I was younger, right? When I first moved out, he'd be like, "You went to church today?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, so tell me what the pastor talked about."
Yeah. Man, it's funny that you said that our church kind of partially went back Easter Sunday. So, I don't think my kids went. No, they didn't go that first Sunday, but they went the second Sunday we was back. And my youngest son actually brought up something to me that the pastor said, and my oldest son chimed in on it, and we was talking about it. So I was like, "Oh, y'all actually be listening?" And they was like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? And I was just kind of shocked at that, because a lot of times when you look over there, they got their head down in their phone, but they was actually listening, and they was actually asking me questions, like Bray asked questions about everything. So.
Yeah.
They was asking me questions about certain stuff, and I was like, "Oh, okay, y'all actually be listening in church." So, but yeah, if you got a pastor that ain't talking about that, and that's a lot of churches.
Yeah.
That's a lot of churches that ain't talking about nothing.
Jalen used to always ask me, like one church we used to go to, he used to always ask me why the pastor always asked for money and preached around money.
Yeah.
And then he used to ask me, like when my current pastor, Pastor Brian, be preaching, they walk up and then, like, if somebody agrees with the sermon, like, they'll walk up and throw money at him.
Yeah.
And Jalen be like, he ain't no stripper.
Yeah.
Why they throwing money at him?
But I'm with Jalen. I don't like that either. I've seen that done at a few churches. I will not call their names, but I just always like, what is that for? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you agreeing with what he's saying, say amen. You know, I just don't think the whole money thing is something.
I think from the way that I gather it and from my understanding, when somebody goes up and they put money at the altar while the pastor is preaching a certain thing, it's because they're sowing a seed into what he's saying. Like, they believe in what he's saying. They're you know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. Now, I can't say how anybody else feel, but for me, because I know I've done it before, he may have hit home, or he may have said something that was, crucial to me. And so I sowed a seed into that because I believed it, because I wanted, you know what I'm saying, to have that part of my life to be fulfilled. So I understand why he asked, but you know.
I you know, I hear you. I ain't finna do that. You know, I believe what you're saying, and you said a good point. That's it. Hey man, I'm not finna give you no 10, 20, 30, $40 because you said something good. That just means you did your good studying, pastor. That's what you're supposed to do.
But that's up to the people.
It is. I'm not knocking it. I'm just speaking for as of me and Brandon house. That's me and my house. I ain't finna do it. So I ain't got nothing against it, and then, you know, get it how you live. But you know, I want to say this, and I know I'm finna touch some toes right here, and I know my mama on here. But this is something that I feel in 2021. I understand if you're a new beginner in Christ, you may not know these things. But if you've been in church since you was a knee baby, and you been in there all your life, and you ain't never left or none of that, you know, I think a lot of preachers out here hollering that tithe and hollering all these other things like, you know, tithing and whole bunch of other stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in our lives, if you've been in church all your life and you don't know you supposed to give 10, like, come on now. We got to do a little better. And I feel that a lot of our black preachers, man, we got to start empowering our people. Like, you know, we know Moses crossed the Red Sea, and we know, you know, Pharaoh army drowned in the Red Sea, and, you know, give your 10%. You can't beat God given no matter how hard you try. We know that. But when y'all gonna start talking to y'all people though? When y'all gonna start talking to your people from where y'all from? What they are? That they come from kings and queens. You know, if you heard that as a child, how different you would be. If you heard that when we was kids, that we came from kings and queens, you know how different that would make us.
Yeah, it would definitely.
And a
take
lot of
different
our
toll.
parents out here lied to us, or they just didn't know no better for so many years. I know y'all mad, but it's the truth. It's the truth. A lot of time, if you still walking around people, let me zoom in on me. If you still walking
How
around,
close you want the man to be to your edge up?
yeah, look at me. If you still walking around thinking that white Jesus that's on those fans and hanging up in your grandmama's house is Jesus, guess what? I came this Tuesday night to tell you that is a lie.
This your camera.
Sorry. I'm going to say it one more time. If y'all still thinking that white Jesus that's on those wonders in y'all churches, because a lot of times those churches was given to you, given to black folks. They didn't buy them. They was given. They was hand-me-downs. So if you still think that that's the Jesus that you praying to, I'm so sorry for you on tonight. If you can look it up, there's a man named Caesar Bourgeois. That's not Jesus Christ. Sorry.
You had to get it off your
I just
chest.
had to let y'all know a lot of folks out here still believing that's white Jesus, man. That's who they praying to. That's who they mama prayed to. You know, they got that grandmama got that picture in her house. You know, I'm sorry. That's not.
D, he sorry.
Yeah. If you just think about,
That's been on his heart and his spirit.
Yeah, it's just time out. It's just that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of pastors got to come on up to that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still misleading. It's some black churches. There's one right over in my hood. Every time I pass by it, I get pissed off. They got a white Jesus up in the foyer of their church. Bro, you know what that's doing? That's keeping your people back. That's sad.
Preach, preacher.
Yeah, that's just sad, man. You got to come on up a little higher, pastors. Y'all out here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying not talk about your tithe, because I know you got to get your money. But we got to come on up a little higher, man. We got to come on up a little higher. You know, that white Jesus is not who you praying to or who you believe in.
Preach, preacher.
I'm sorry.
You had to get it off your chest.
Yeah, I mean, it's time, man. If your preacher ain't telling you that and you still going there using that fan every Sunday with white Jesus on it, and you looking at
I
it.
use a fan that's got the funeral home on it.
Yeah, well, it ain't white Jesus, though.
Or a lawyer.
Yeah. No, it ain't hey white Jesus. You know, we got to come on up out of that, man. Sorry to inform you.
Well, I was asking the home team this morning about tithing and, you know, things like that. And homie was like, he feels like your 10% can be what you give God. It could be your time. It could be your money. It could be...
Once upon a time, that's what it was. You know, I think that the church modernized it. But, you know, I ain't going to get into that either.
Why?
Huh? Because, you know, when you get into that, man, you just come
That
up.
girl said, I just threw some money at the altar. B, did you get it?
Yeah, man, it's just time for
What?
our folks. It's just time for our folks in this day and time to really know that we are the people of God. We was here first. Black folks was here first. Nobody else. So
I choked.
that's why you should have brought your water.
I should have brought my stuff on in here. Because y'all crazy. So I'm going to sing a song. You want to hear it?
No, don't worry about it. I got my brother. I see my brother Charles out here tonight. What's up, bro?
Light of mine,
Ooh.
I'm gonna let it shine.
I hope not like that.
Well, the benediction is open.
Yeah,
Will there be one? Will there be one?
Yeah, no, I just, you know, since we went there tonight, you know, I just feel like, you know, let me just enlighten my people a little bit. You know, come on over a little bit.
Come on out.
Come on over, yeah. We gotta learn better, do better. I was just teaching my son, my boys, a couple of days ago that what she said?
I don't know. I'm laughing at Carl.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, man, about one of the richest black men ever in the world was named Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa.
You know what I'm saying? This dude had so much money, man. He bankrupted the economy. It took him 12 years to get it back right. So, you know, black man did that.
Okay.
Not Bill Gates. You know, black Bill Gates trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
He trying to wipe us out.
Been in computers all this time. Now he putting money in vaccines. Okay. All right.
They say you preaching tonight. Somebody said they got their holy wine.
Yeah, just step up to the plate, preachers. You know what I'm saying?
Each one teach
you know,
one.
You may not can say them old ones, but them young ones that's out here and they got congregations out here that's pretty nice side, bro. Y'all got to do better, man.
Well,
y'all got to do better.
Tonight's Petty Church is brought to you by Pastor B. Pastor B can be found on Facebook under Brandon Hicks Sr. You can also be found on IG under IMB Jamal and K-Shanae Gourmet. If you would like to get in contact with B, please do so by inboxing or DMing.
But she did that so perfectly. I'll let you do my commercial.
Oh, guys, we just wanted to give you guys a little brief touch on Mother's Day weekend, upcoming events, and just kind of get in get in tune with tithing and offering and, you know, things of that nature. Sometimes when you talk about one thing, another subject will come up. That happens. That's what a podcast does. And a lot of people don't understand what podcasts are. They feel like they have to have an in particular topic. But a podcast is where you sit down and you can talk about whatever. We can talk about you, me, her, him, the spirit, the word, the everything. We can do what we want to do on a podcast. So let me say this. If you would like to be featured on the show, if you would like to be a sponsor of Petty Church Conversations, you can get in contact by DMing us on Facebook, IG. You can also notice how in the background you will see our logos that flash on the screen. Your logo can flash on the screen, or a picture of you can flash on the screen, and it will have your picture, your name, and it will, you know, be your sponsorship. Throughout the show, you will see at the bottom of the screen, like, your name will flash across your business name. We do have a fee for that. You can get in contact with myself, B, or Dietrich Turner, and we can definitely get those fees out to you guys. Shout out to Rickshell Craig, because she was one that sponsored Petty Church before we even got to the new set. She did it when we was by ourselves. So shout out to Blessed to Create. A lot of times I know we got Mirror Beauty coming up. She said in June. Yeah. So we'll have a new sponsorship for the month of June. So if you guys are wanting to be sponsors or wanting to be on the show, let us know. Like, you may have something coming up, like an event, pop-up shop or whatever. Get with us. We'll give you the fee for the interview, and we'll dedicate that whole show to you. Again, Drinker the Eyelash Diva on Facebook, the Eyelash Diva on IG. B is IMB Jamal on IG. K Shanae. You need somebody to cook for you. You got Memorial Day coming up. Father's Day coming up. Your birthday, your husband's birthday, somebody, your side piece birthday.
Y'all need
I don't
that
know.
Meal prep. You trying to eat right? Get at me. I
right.
got a promo coming real soon.
You need some promo done. You need some hostings and events. You need somebody to film your wedding or take pictures. We got Turner Film, which is who do our show. They do weddings, they do birthdays. Whatever you want, we can get it for you. Okay, we even got somebody in here that can tutor you in school and in the word. Understand what I'm saying? If your child's slow and you don't want to admit he can't read Cat in the Hat, Toya can definitely help him read Cat in the Hat, because he's still saying sat in the back. So you get what I'm saying? We just want to help your child read before the summer is over, okay? All right, guys, it has been a pleasure with you guys tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to speak, share the live, follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and YouTube. Peace.
To the Petty Church with Pastor Drinkle, the Eyelash Diva.